This is going to be for you. I've been reading for me all day, and thank you for keeping me company. But now it's going to be for you. So when you're ready, hit that subscribe button so you can join the chat and then ask your question for today. Just one question per person. And we'll, nuts. I don't have fire nearby. We'll have to do incense, but it sure does smell good. We'll do incense another time. Ooh, that's heady coming in. It's not even lit. Well, that's punchy stuff. Welcome to Angel Radio Tarot. I am CC, your host. I'm so glad you could make it here. Come on in the room and join this the chat by subscribing and hit the notification bell so you know whenever I'll be live again with you here. And we're going to read individual questions. I'm going to jump into a little bit of a general read just to keep us entertained until you folks get in. And then you can ask your question there. And if you ask your question and I haven't gotten to you yet, look on there and see we haven't passed you by. And if I haven't passed you by yet, just hold your horses there and I'll try to get to everyone's question one at a time. Even if you've watched a video through, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can come back and enjoy a read to verify what you have learned over a period of time, a week or 2 weeks or however long it's been. Follow the signs. Some of you are being given very specific omens. I'm going to check and see how far that fits right in there. You're being given some very specific omens and being told to just be still. Like, just follow the signs. Don't try to interact with them. Some sense of objectivity. There's some sense of just getting some space from your surroundings and just going into an observation mode. Yes. Third eye awakening is turned up for you. So if you're looking at this from you, I'm turning the cards to your benefit here. So let's see. So follow the signs, but don't act on them. Okay, it's turned inverted for you. And then the third eye awakening for you is in a strong position. So just in observation mode. Try not to be reactive. Your energetic sensitivity is turned way down here. Don't react to what you're seeing. Hi, Simran. Nice to have you in. What's your question today? Yeah, you're going for this quiet, subtle soul connection. Kind of like looking for an aura by not staring directly at the person. Yeah, this is where you're going to get your information right here. Very quiet, very, very, this is why your energetic sensitivity is being gauged for how quiet this message is coming in. What's going on in Simran's career? Looking for a job for months. Let's pin your question here to the top. Fantastic. There you go, Simran. Hit that hearts down in the corner. The little icons, these little babies right here. Let me know you're feeling it. All of those little cheers help the channel grow and help get validated through YouTube a little bit farther along. Help us get into a mode where we can start doing contributions through YouTube's coffee program. And if you want to support the channel until we get fully matured, send your cash to Venmo at Angel Radio Tarot, just like you see it here. You'll only ever find me on YouTube, just on YouTube. And I'll never send you outside the channel except for to the Venmo account right here at Angel Radio Tarot. Send your $50 over for a personal 15-minute pre-recorded read. Make sure you put your handle in there so I know where to find you on YouTube. And then hit the notification bell so you know when I've reached out. If you're doing this on a live stream, let me know right here in the chats that it's you that's hollering at me. And then make sure you use your YouTube handle at the Venmo account so I can put the two together. Come on, Spirit. What else do we have here about what are we turned down for? the truth will be hidden from you for a little bit, but you're going to come into energetic alignment. So your truth mirror it's turned way down. It's turned way down like this. There we go. What is this? Sacred vision. While your energetic sensitivity is not, it's not being muted, but it's the sacred vision. Again, that quietude. What do we know for Simran for this job? Simran, I think this is your reading. Intuitive insights. You're on the right track. It's not something you can force, Simran. There's a networking opportunity here that's happening. Yeah, vibrational alignment. There's somebody working in the background right now. So keep knocking. Like the vibration of seeking and being able to receive a job offer is going to get hindered by your negativity. So if you start getting down on it, that is the kind of thing that's going to get you stuck. And it's not like, oh, I'm going to blame you if you don't get a job. You weren't hoping hard enough. This is just about keeping the negativity swept away from you. Use this time while you are waiting for word from a job to clean and clear house. Like do the deep clean, clear out the files, get all the papers out, get all the extraneous materials and the little dish rags and the tissues and the jizz rag you got in them, because come on now, whatever you got like stashed somewhere that is like just, you have this downtime because you're waiting. Use whatever time you have, not just to like blow the time off for you're not stressed, but to cleanse your space and push out all of these little pieces of kludge that you've gotten kind of stuck to you while you've been going all about here and there. Life. So that you are literally creating space for this new opportunity to come into you. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Don't stop looking for the job if you want it, but spend your downtime. Spend your downtime just cleansing your space and making room for this new opportunity to come in. Craft with Pooja. I'm so glad you came back. Nice to have you here. Spirit guide's message for you. Thank you for coming back. I'm sorry for your pain. Peace be with you. Have faith and mercy. Let's see. Your cosmic awareness is turned. What are we doing here? This is facing you. And I feel like this message is hidden from you somehow. I'm having something blocking me and getting messages out. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. There's 1. Thank you. 1 more, please. Oh, just the 1. I think you have 1 event. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is how I picked it up. These 2 were together, high vibrating sacred space. So this is one thing together. And then this rubbish right here is a package of drama. Your empowered decisions are depending on a lot of heartfelt guidance, not a whole lot of divine intervention right now. It's about ancient knowledge and following your intuition. So your divine intervention has already happened, and the rest of it is about you taking up this heartfelt guidance, feeling that I don't know, you're not waiting for a word to come in for guidance. You're waiting to get still and quiet enough to hear what they've already said. This is you at the top here in main placement. And then your empowered decision, it's not terribly empowered. It's already, the decision has already, like the factor has already occurred. It's how you're going to receive the information that you get from this event in your life. Less about the event, whether or not you'll survive it. It's about the information that you will get. If you have a meditative practice and you're going inward for this meditative practice to cope with your pain, you can almost look forward to, if you can't avoid the pain that you're having, use the pain that you have. Use everything that comes to you. Use every bit of it to dive into how much can you take. If you can't get away from it, if you can't heal it, and you can't remedy it again, you can't get relief, or you can't get relief yet. If you're having to endure until the medicine takes, or I don't know what's happening, that you're having to wait and hold on to the suffering. It's not that you deserve this suffering, but if you are going to suffer, then damn it, use it. It can be powerful, and if you're stuck with it, then get in close and cozy with it. Dare it to hurt you. Dare it to show you what it is about yourself that you don't know. Get mean with it. Take control of it. I understand. I understand. I have laid up and felt my brains splitting. Every migraine leaves a 2-millimeter scar on the brains. When you're having a migraine and you feel like your brains are splitting, it's because they are. Reflect and listen is a big deal right now. Getting still with this pain body. And understand that this is a pain body. This is not you. This is not your body. Your body is suffering from the oppression of the pain body on you. Or just the pain body is residing in the same space that you are residing in. It's like when my dog tries to get under feet and we all start tripping up. I tell the dog, hey, look, you can't use this space. I'm already in it. Use your pain body to learn how still you can be. If you can't get away from it, oh, honey, go within. Go within and dare the pain to take you. Just dare it. And then just kind of very lightly, gently hold on to the rail and just take that ride as best you can, honey, as best you can. And have faith in mercy. Have faith that mercy will come. It is coming for you now. Be not afraid. You must pass this way, but do not stay. There is a place just ahead, without want, without need, without even a sense of fear. You must pass this way, but do not stay. There is a place just ahead, without want or need or even sense of fear. Someone's having a soul connection right now. Craft with puja. I truly hope your pain subsides. Allow me to encourage you. Thank you, Just Jody. Hi, nice to have you here all the way from across the pond. Facing migraine and having medicine. What do you do in this situation? I cannot prescribe you. I'm not a physician, but as a fellow migraineur, the remedy of late that has come to me within the last 10 years is the conjunctive use of, unfortunately, narcotics, but the use of Benadryl involved in treating migraines as an inflammatory disease. So and then because where I go and what I do they give me the pain relief, and then they give me the Benadryl in a large dose. And if you're going to take large doses with narcotics, if you're going to take large doses of Benadryl with narcotics, there's a huge risk of you deoxygenating. So you have to be monitored in the hospital for your oxygen level so you don't just stop breathing. Or you'll still have the pattern of breathing, but you will be taking oxygen at such a low rate that you will asphyxiate while everybody's standing there looking at you. So you have to be very careful with these kinds of treatments, and you do need professional help while you're doing it. You need to be monitored while you're being treated for migraines with those kind of drugs. But I have forestalled migraine by using a large amount of Benadryl without narcotics at home. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And I don't know why they even bother with things like Toradol. I don't know any migraineur that's ever said that that's worked for them. It's just like ER has to say, well, we don't start with narcotics. Someone's got some intuitive insight here, and a soul connection is turned down, but your energetic boundaries, you're concerned about letting someone in. Mind, heart, and harmony is more important to you right now than being in competition with something. There's someone that wants a soul connection with you, but you're not having it. And you are more interested in taking care of yourself right now. There's the mirror of truth here. It's just that you're not interested. You don't want anything. You may never have considered that there would be a point in your life where you just weren't interested in anything. Even if it was the right everything. You never imagined that there would be a lifestyle that usurped being coupled if it was available. Oh, I gotta make an adjustment. Yeah, you just never imagined. You just always thought that the only thing would be keeping you from a relationship was a lack of supply. And there is no lack of supply. There's plenty of opportunity. You just don't want it. And it's not a scarcity thing. You're not being spoiled. It's not an enabling or an entitlement thing. It's just not everybody needs to be coupled up 24/7. You can choose to step away from partner seeking. That's the behavior that is so destructive. It's this obsession with being mated. Well, how about take an obsession with mating to yourself, to spending time with yourself? Let's see. Angelic whisper, cosmic awareness, seeing beyond, and there's a breakthrough here. But it's in measures. We got some things turned up and down facing you, the observer. You're not getting much of a message, though you are listening and looking way into the cosmos for messaging. You're not having any big breakthrough here, but you're confused because you're still very much energetically aligned. You're just not having direct conversation with your spirit team like you're accustomed to. You're accustomed to getting all of your major breakthroughs through these downloads, and you're still doing all that, like, but you're not getting downloads to guide you. I don't understand what's happening there. So we moved into a real high I don't know which part you're referring to as his codependency. I missed that part. Okay. Okay. Oh, about needing to be coupled up. Yeah, I don't know really how much of that is just instinctual and people are more successful at it than others. 22-22. So with confirmation there. There are some that are just more successful at coupling and cooperating. We're going to throw down right to left. Reading to you. Your angelic whisper is turned down because you're spot on and on pace and in your lane. They don't need to make any corrections right now. All right, what do we got here? But agreed about the comment about it being codependency. It can become a mental illness if it's holding you back. Your high priestess is turned down off of your cosmic awareness. Like it's just giving muggle energy. Like what you're doing right now is not, let's see, seeing beyond. I guess maybe for you right now, whatever this is you're dealing with is on the muggle level. And it's not really requiring any grand sweeping cosmic gestures. There's cause for celebration here in what you can see. But there's kind of a shimra about what you're seeing. Like you're getting hints of something. Yeah, but you're not getting direct communication. Your breakthrough to your intuition bringing breakthrough and big sweeping gestures. It's more about tiny gestures of adjustment. And then, you're what? Energetic alignment. Of course, this suggests that you're going to go into another level. Like you're mastering a particular level right now, or you're moving through with ease at this task. You don't need any instruction. There's not any big sweeping change this is going to bring. No big revelations for you. Just a nice and steady, reliable, practical discipline. You're applying a practical perseverance. Yeah, this has become mundane for you. This is something you're proficient at, spiritually proficient. If you're new to the chat, join the subscription, or hit that subscribe button so you can join the chat and ask your question today. We've got plenty of room and plenty of time. Brooke, did you have a question tonight? What about just Jody? Hit your you put your question in the chat there, and I'll pin it for the group to discuss, and we'll do the reading here. Let's see. I'd love to get your feedback if you folks had any insight about what was going on. Then the read earlier today got a scry from points between Chicago being a midway between somewhere up Pigeon River that comes into, what was that? One of the Great Lakes? I can't remember which one. The Canadian Minnesota border. And then Chalmette, Louisiana. Something about that route. It was just like 4 clicks east of the 90-degree meridian. Something about that. That location was just exactly up the same line. What do we got here, Spirit? Let's flesh this out. Okay, what kind of elevation are we going to be having if this is mastered? We go through, we do rest, refine, growth, mastery, ease, and each one of those leads naturally into the next one. So if we start at a point of inertia, we all start as still in a moment of stillness. That's rest. We're able to observe and make changes to our environment. That's the refinement. Rest, refine, growth. Because we have made changes and have been mucking about with it, pushing things around, flipping switches and buttons, there's been change and adaptation. That's growth. Mastery happens when we're able to take that growth and repeat it and apply it and extrapolate for other growth, for other things. When we do that over and over and it becomes useful, we've mastered it. What comes after mastery but an ability to sit back and relax and let the system run itself? We're right back into ease. And as we take a turn round and round in a cycle, in a column going upward, rest, refine, growth, mastery, ease, rest, refine, growth, mastery, ease, rest, refine, grow. And you see it goes up and up and you elevate. So you're never completely done with any problem or issue or conflict in life. You're just learning how to improve upon the process. You get better and better at dealing with something because you're working through this cycle. Just Jody, let's pin that question. Just Jody asks, is there anything I need to be hearing right now? Warnings, directions, insight, clarity, anything. Welcome. Thanks so much. Well, let's see what we have here. Jody, let's get you a clean slate. And I've got a new deck here that's been teasing at me. Not a new deck, but I picked up another deck I hadn't thrown tonight. Gosh, thank you for being here. I'm Cece with Angel Radio Tarot. We're up here regular live. You can join me. If you hit that notification bell, you'll be able to see when I've come up live again. And you won't miss a beat. Let's see. Nuts. Nothing's hit the floor yet, Jody. I don't know what that was for, but we'll read it. Had a mixed card. Something is slipping in on you. This is a card because it almost got put away and it jumped right out the deck. It did not want to go home with that box. This is giving stowaway. Something stowed away. Something you carrying you've picked up from somewhere else. Or someone has dropped something that doesn't belong to you into your belongings, and it's acting as a totem. You need to check your pockets, Jody. Or check your pockets, or check for somebody's something that doesn't belong to you has slipped into your belongings. I had, let's see, in your bag, and it didn't belong to you, did it? I know it didn't, because you said a ring, it's not yours. So there was some laziness and procrastination involved. I'm more concerned about not what these cards say, but the fact of the action of it. I'm going to get rid of these, and we're going to find out more about this ring you found. It has orange stones. I've never seen it before, and it's not yours. Some orange stones. That could be an amber, or that sounds like amber, or a carnelians. And they're commonly used as a semi-precious in rings. Carnelians are kind of like a clear stone, clear tinted stone, but maybe a little foggy. Let's see. What do we know about this ring? Has anybody, nobody's come up? It hasn't come up. There's something about faith and belief here. The difference between where you think it came from and where it actually came from. Where you would like it to have come from, or it's giving Schrodinger's cat. Like, you don't know until you open the box. Oh, come on. Hang on to it, Jody, because it still might have been said at 925 silver. You never know, even if it's just a ordinary or not a very precious stone. If you're not sure if it's a carnelian or not, you can just take it into like a head shop or something, and that's a common stone for lay jewelers, artisan jewelers. It's a common stone to come by. It's very colorful and bright, like you mentioned. Jody, I think you have a problem. I think you have a problem with that ring. Jody, if this ring doesn't have any particular financial value, set it aside and wait for its owner to come forward. I had this problem myself where there was a baiting into a Crossroads deal. Like, you ever get one of those fake checks in the mail from some insurance something or other, and it's good for like $200, and you go and cash it. It's supposed to be no obligation, but as soon as you cash it, it's like signing up for that CD club you can't get rid of. That's how this is coming in. And this totem, this ring, or this thing that doesn't belong to you, if you keep it, it's like you signed an agreement. I have everything I need, total harmony, but there's a Crossroads deal right in the middle of it with no secrets. It's no secret that it's not yours. There is a risk of total obliteration, but it's not going to come. It's being threatened, though, and this is not an exercise. This is some Ilbis doing some stuff. There's this is like a big bait. You can talk fairness all you want, and there's rules about what belongs to whom, but if you take the bait, you took the bait. I would definitely set this ring aside. Don't start wearing it and assume ownership of it. Do not take ownership of it. And good faith I'm running into this problem right now, like right at the beginning of Lent, and all this heavy energy started coming around my house. I had the freaking Amazon guy dropped off a stack of shit for people that haven't lived here in a year. And those people have come by and picked stuff up and have known whenever they have done the wrong address on their Amazon. And it should have been fixed. Now, I got really bad vibes about it. I put on rubber gloves. I took it off my front porch and I set it out on the front of my property so that somebody would come by and get it without having to come up into my area. And just like, I don't want to touch that. Where sometime before, I would have porch pirated myself and then like maybe checked out what was in it, held it for a week and said, fuck it, if they don't come up and get it, hang on to it, maybe enjoy it for a while and just kind of keep the box in case they show up, or just like, and at some point you give up waiting, or it's just like a community understanding that, you know, if you don't come and pick this shit up after a month and you don't notice the freaking, like the thing on it telling you the notification, like at what point do you stop waiting for somebody that's not there anymore to maybe or maybe not come get it? But this Lenten season, there are no white lies. There are no little nuances to truth. 1313 on the group up here. Well, there's just, yeah, that not enjoying it if it's not yours, even if you know they're never coming, you know they have moved away, you know they probably don't even mind because it's just like, oh, it's on them. It's just a don't, you know, they're not going to move back. You know, but there's just something about it doesn't belong to you. It doesn't belong to you. And it's just like the little white lie of going over the speed limit right now, going in that other lane right now. All of these little things that only you know that you're wrongdoing. These are being tallied hard. Like there is no little lie right now. Not until, don't get soft on it until Lent is over. I mean, there's something happening. And that's your obligation, Jody, is if you keep this ring and you just like, pretend it's yours now. You're cooperating. You're giving consent. Oh, that's that dark Aries. See, if I was in that dark Aries energy, I'd be enjoying those packages, but they've been sitting literally in the rain for 3-4 days. And I know that box is soggy, but it's not mine. I've covered it. I've done due diligence. I've contacted a neighbor. I've given verbal heads up to somebody that might know how to get a hold of what. I don't know the people that used to live here. I wasn't here when they were here. I don't know them. Okay. Well, if you don't know where it come from, it could be a jinn locked up in it. I'm really feeling like there's a jinn locked up in it. Like the jinn have been pulled offline and are stuck in material goods. And just like this box sitting on my front porch waiting to be opened, that ring is waiting for you to put your finger through it to take possession of it. It's a portal. It is a portal. Treat it like one. Surviving the apocalypse. What are we doing? What are we doing, collective? What are we doing? What are we doing? Surviving the apocalypse is here. What are we doing? We're doing one question reads here. Lay it on me. Lay it on me, surviving the apocalypse. Jody, set it aside. And I'm thinking like, I'm trying to imagine where where it needs to be set for its energy. 1414. This is going to be a point for you to handle this thing materially properly, spiritually properly. To put it somewhere carelessly would be disregarding who it belongs to. If they came to you and you cared about the person, how would you feel about having tossed away something? Oh, dang, I wish if I'd have known. So this is a Buddhist principle of starting in the center and loving your enemy. And what's harder than loving your enemy is somebody that you don't know at all. 1414. Someone that you don't know at all is easy to disregard. And this is what karma and spirit is asking you to do. Spirit is asking you during Lenten season, folks, to extend your compassion beyond yourself, beyond your friends, beyond your enemy, to the stranger and welcome them in. Welcome them into your circle of consciousness so that you can care about what happens to a stranger. Now go to the store and look at the faces of strangers. Imagine the faces of strangers. I had a beautiful young woman come up to me at Goodwill the other day in tears. And all it took was eye contact. And what I was wearing, of course, I advertised that I was available to console. But when she came to me, she was a perfect stranger. And all it took was for me to see the pain in her eyes, to understand each other. And had I looked away, she would have known exactly what kind of human I was. She would have known exactly in that very human moment. A total stranger would know exactly what she was suffering and would choose either to console her or to turn away. Who will you be? This is your benediction for Lent. Who will you be in front of the stranger? Who are you when no one's looking? Jazzy Shirt, hi. Hi. Nice to have you here. Let's see. What a mess. That came in loud. Cats and dogs. One more card here. Something's being taken away soon. We've got the heart chakra involved. Someone's screaming down in front. They're trying to get some attention over you, looking for something. Somebody's jealous. They're looking for attention. They're hard up, literally hard up in the heart. They're not sad. This is an esteem issue. They haven't been hugged enough. Someone might be getting into the older state of life, trying to grasp onto something that's causing a lot of fights. They're trying to get clear as something, ineluctable. They're trying to get clear of, they're fighting something, and they just all wrapped up in it. They're frustrated, can't get the words out. They lost something. Did someone have a seizure and they're lost an ability, a stroke? Someone's had a stroke. Yeah, we're on the right track here. Someone's had a stroke and they can't say what they're trying to say, and they're in want of something. Or someone has been stricken in the heart chakra and done a whole lot of what? Shove people aside to go, what? What is that? What is that? Trying to grab onto something and just like fighting it the whole way. Fighting through it, clawing their way to something. Trying to get these people off of them so that you can get forward, clawing at something while stuff is just climbing over each other toward a goal. Everyone's trying to reach the same point. This is the autumn of some period. There's not much time left here. There's a race to a goal, but it's a grasping goal. It's like it's giving, wait for it, king of the hill, top of the mountain kind of thing, flag on the mountain, where everyone is trying to reach the same, they're trying to all rip the same flag off the top of the hill. Oh, it's your mama. Somebody's getting ugly with it. Somebody that was friendly, the game just turned serious. The game just turned ugly. This is a simulation for some of you. This is just not, like the game just turned so nasty. You were friends with your competitors for a minute and then it just, take a beat here. Take a beat down in the belly chakra. There's some willingness issue. You're going to have to take on some challenges by yourself. You may have brown hair or someone else has brown hair. Okay. Let's see. Surviving the apocalypse. I did not see your question. Let me see here. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. You want to know how the father of your child feels. Let's pin that. Thank you very much. I was just coming up for another question here and saw that I'd missed yours. Let's see. So there's some jealousy here. No, the yellow-eyed demon. I thought it was jealousy. They want you to fight like cats and dogs. But this is like Crossroads demon, yellow-eyed demon. You're welcome. You're welcome. What is this? There's some massive temptation coming in. A package deal. Obligations. It just sounds like a Crossroads deal. It's not an offer. It's a compromise, which means nobody gets what they want. And the fees are generally pretty high, $47.47. So we're spot on. We are right on track for following you here. Surviving the apocalypse. Blue. This deal's going to make you blue. Blue eyes, you were them. The deal is over a blue-eyed person. You're making a bet somehow, or they want you to make a bet. They want you to make a bet that you can or cannot do something. It's a bet against your own child. They're asking you to bet against yourself. Yeah. It's a crap. Yeah. You're going to need to put the cape on. Put the capo. Capo, something about the capo, because it's not a cape, it's the mantilla, is not a mantle. It is a version of, a smaller version of a cape. Superhero business, like somebody you're gonna have to go, that's giving like, you're gonna have to be a sneaky bitch about something and get your superhero ninja shit on. Jelly, someone's jealous. This yellow-eyed demon is jealous that you can do that. It's a necklace. It's giving, like, if this is your necklace, then it is a transformative necklace. And it's getting, blue. I'm not allowed to talk about that. I'll answer your question in just a minute, Jazzy. I'm having a phenomenon. All I can say, surviving the apocalypse, is Wakanda forever. And what are those? And that line again about, here you are bringing me another broken white man. That kind of necklace. Right in the heart chakras. And we're back to scrying and get down in front, looking for something, scrabbling to find something. Somebody is watching. This energy comes up when we are hitting something on the head, and there is just like this World War Z rushing the glass to find out what we, you and I, just landed on. Every time we hit something big, like in the heart chakra, and it's not that those cards are stuck together. Those came in different places. I'm starting to wonder who's peaking. Why? What are we exciting right now? What kind of energy are we drawing? It's feeling unwanted attention. It feels very demonic, repulsive, and reactive. And what is that? We got two things here. I have a hidden card. Did you see that here? And we got one that hit the floor. That's just exactly where I thought that energy was coming from. Yep. Yep. We don't name that here. We're not going to name that here because that'll just call it here. Yeah. 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 That's creepy. I rebuke. Om pan ming ping ping ho, pan ming ping ping ho. Om pan min ping ping home, pan min ping ping home. Something is coming in to help you out, to bring this knowledge and open there's definitely a big opening of the crown chakra here. That is hay fever, not attaching itself. So this is not going to come with inflammation. This is not a biological seizure. It is a spiritual gripping. You will have assistance. You're going to have an angel reaching into your brains and cracking your noggin open is what's going to happen. The next download you get, this is how it's going to come in. It's not going to come in slow and easy. It's going to come in like a flash of lightning, and you're going to think you're having a seizure. And it is not biological. Be mindful that if you are prone to seizure in association with your spiritual activity, this is going to be a whopper. I can feel it already. I can already feel it. So your next download, your next contact, your assist, you're going to have assistance to the entity, from the entity. This is an angelic spirit. It's going to assist you with this high data download. I'm getting like the Matrix when they go, no, give me some more. I'm ready. I can do it. and they just put the bit in the dude's mouth and just start zapping data. And the dude's in the chair going, but taking all the download. Wow, surviving the apocalypse. I don't know what happened there. Want to know how your child feels? Maybe this is how your child's father feels. I forgot that I was even answering your question there, so I have to assume that some of that hit you because we started out that way. I do remember asking the question, but yeah, that took a detour in my head. Jazzy, sure. Should you stay or walk away? Let's get a quick read on that. Pin that message. Here we go. Should you stay or walk away? I need the vocabularium for that one. All right. We're just coming up on an hour here. We'll probably go to about 1:10 or 1:15. So make sure you get your question in there and I'll go start knocking them down. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can join the chat, and especially that notification bell so you know when I'm coming back in. And if you want to help out the channel, drop a 50 or a hundo over there at the Venmo at Angel Radio Tarot. And then without costing you anything, hit the little button down here and make the hearts and the celebrations and the hundos in there go crazy. Should you stay or walk away? Thank you for the hearts. That's it. More of that. Well, let's see. I am getting to run the fuck away. Run the fuck away. There's somebody going to run up on you and talk shit in your face with absolute magnitude. And it's going to hit you like a poison. And it's going to kill anything that you had going on. Absolutely destroy whatever effort you put into what you were doing. If this isn't a walk away for you, it's them walking away from you. It's because walk away from that. That is sickness. Okay. Let's see. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Sharing is caring. If you have to wait just a little bit, thank you so much, because you're being patient while someone else is getting served, and your turn comes up. It'll be wonderful. The person behind you does the same thing for you. Let's see. Amanda Heron, hi, nice to have you here. Free Soul, wonderful to have you in the room here. Wonderful to see you. You're no contact with your ex. Should you move on or give him another chance? Let's pin that at the top so everyone can chime in. Let's see. If you are a practitioner and you're reading cards along with just trying to calibrate or play along, jump in there and tell us what your cards are saying. It may not be the right time to do all of that all the time, but right now seems like a good time. What's your take on what's going to go down? No contact with the ex. Should I move on or give him another chance? So there is this is an old story here about playing back and forth with something that could act like a virus or a bacteria, could be rather harsh or acidic and hostile in spirit. So you have this, you guys play battle, and you're at risk of like being codependently hooked on this person. You're addicted to this person. You're addicted to this little play battle you do, but it always goes a little bit too dark. And then they turn into a hostile spirit at you when you stay too long. I would not give him another chance unless this is what you want to do. If you really like doing this, if the first 15 minutes of banter and sarcasm and making you laugh is worth the last 2 years of trying to get away from this person because they've turned dangerous, you really want to do that again? I don't think so. I'm not getting a good feeling about it. Thank you for your question, free soul. Let's see. Good luck, givers and takers. Hi. Let's see. Pin your question here so I can see it at the top. How is the sign behind you legible or readable, but your cards aren't? Because I printed that sign backwards. It's not a mirror. No, I printed that sign in reverse. Thank you for your question. That was the easiest one all night. Gotcha. Let's see. Jazzy, you were not sure if you were following. I don't know. They were asking about the sign behind me is in the right side up, but when I show you the cards, they're backwards. I could see where that would kind of fuck with your head. No, I actually printed that sign backwards. I couldn't get my phone to I really like the way the front camera works better than this the facing camera, but I mean, like the colors and the HD and all this shit is better on that camera on the other side than it is on this side. With the way people selfie instead of taking so much video, you'd think they'd do this side with a better yeah, this, hey, free soul, this acidic temper, mood, or tone is landing right on top of this this virus business, this the bacteriophage and the acidulous. And both of those are just like all about destruction through corruption, deterioration, or like if a file is corrupted. It could be even, yeah, this could be mindful too of receiving any text messages or opening any emails from them too, or any links, because if they're ever been shitty toward you, like ever, then they have fun with this phase as a baiting phase. They're baiting you every time they come back. In the beginning phase, they're love bombing you because they're baiting you, and they're laughing at you because they know you'll fall for it. And they get at least 2 years out of you. And then they go and entertain themselves and somebody else. Wow, another hour of a wonderful time with all of you. It's been a pleasure having you here on Angel Radio Tarot. Thank you for joining the room. Thank you for joining me. I'm Cece, your host. Hit that subscription bell for me. And the next big benchmark we're going to hit for the channel is the number of hours that the channel plays. So let the playlist run and enjoy binge watching the channel as we grow. We're just peaking up over 750 new subscribers in the last 4 months. It's been an amazing response. Thank you all so much for your love and appreciation. I hope I gave everyone a call out today, and I think I got everybody. I saw everybody come in. You hit that notification bell so you know the next time I have another live reading or another release for you, a premiere. And it's been, again, just a pleasure to spend another hour with you. Come back soon. I'm Cece with Angel Radio Tarot. It seems we've stood and talked like this before. We've looked at each other in the